Good morning, everyone. I'm just waiting to see my little circle on the Facebook Live go through to make sure that it's going through. And there we are. Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm here for my Friday burning questions, but I'm kind of going to hijack it today. I am actually going to look, I get this question so much. It gets asked a lot in the group. People are always sending me emails or private messages about this particular topic. So it's not come from one person in particular. So I thought I'd just do a Facebook Live training today on this particular topic rather than address someone's question directly. So thank you so much for joining me. And to those that are catching the replay, if you are joining live, just drop a hashtag live in the comments below just so I know you're tuning in. And if you are catching the replay, can you drop a hashtag replay? What that allows me to do, it actually allows me to see when the most people are catching the replay, and maybe I can adjust my lives to do it around the time that there are more people on. I really know that your time is valuable, so it always means so much to me when you take the time to watch one of my live trainings. So today we are going to talk about magnesium. Okay. How many of you have ever heard from another parent or from an article online or in a Facebook group that magnesium could be that huge game changer for your child with ADHD? Now, give me a thumbs up in the comments or an I can relate in the comments if you have. Now, the truth is, magnesium is a great supplement to start with for many, many people. It's used in over 300 biochemical processes in the body. That's a lot. It is important for things like muscle relaxation, supporting the immune system, keeping your heartbeat steady, regulating blood glucose levels, and aiding in the production of energy. And many parents find that magnesium makes a surprising difference to their kids' anxiety or depression. It aids in sleep. It also reduces hyperactivity, and there are even studies supporting the efficacy of magnesium in anxiety, depression, and sleep. So there are actually studies that we can share with you to support that. Now, stress depletes magnesium levels. So if you are already low in magnesium, anxiety, which is kind of like stress, can make your levels even worse. And so it becomes this vicious cycle. So it makes a lot of sense that many parents say magnesium was a game changer for their families. Magnesium is really great supplement with a lot of great benefits. The problem comes in when magnesium is not what your child's body needs. I remember years ago when I first found out about magnesium. I think I've told this story before, but I was certain this was the thing that was going to allow me to solve all of my son's problem. A well-meaning friend heard that it worked for another family, and then I read in another Facebook group that it also worked for some other family. So I spent hours and hours researching and was sure it was going to change everything for me and for my son. And I scoured the internet, I found the most recommended brand, bought it, and started giving it to my son. And then I waited and waited, and he actually had a worse reaction. Magnesium made my son's ADHD symptoms worse, and I was so discouraged because I was really convinced that magnesium was going to be that thing that made all the difference for us. So give me a yes below in the comments if anyone has ever told you this will make such a big difference in your child's ADHD symptoms. This, of course, might be a supplement, an oil, a cream, a therapy, or a parenting method. My guess is most of us who have kids with ADHD have explained this, have experienced this at some time or another. And I wish back then, when I was first trying magnesium and other supplements, that I had an expert to tell me the problem wasn't likely going to be solved by just magnesium. I wish that someone had told me that a single supplement or a single food was not going to be the game changer. And that's why I am here to tell you that now. No one supplement is going to be the game changer. There is literally no one size fits all approach to ADHD symptoms. Alexa, please stop. Sorry about that. It is true that supplements, they can play a very important role in nutrition and healing, but sadly, no single supplement is going to solve all of your problems. Your child's body will continue to act a certain way regardless of how many meds, supplements, creams that you use if you firstly don't have a solid foundation of diet first. Okay, so that's why I always recommend and encourage families I work with to start on the diet first. Start by getting rid of processed foods and introducing more whole fruit and vegetables. Because if our child's compromised bodies are still being pounded with inflammatory food, no matter what supplement you give the body, you are not going to get the desired results and you'll end up wasting your money unnecessarily. I have said it time and time again, I could put both of my boys through college with the amount of random supplements and modalities that I tried for my son to reduce his ADHD symptoms. That didn't work. And not until I focused on the core diet and getting to the root cause of his issues were we able to see results. So let's say you've already changed your diet. You've gotten rid of those top inflammatory foods like gluten, dairy, and soy, and are feeding your child lots of whole foods instead. Then how do you know which supplement is right for your child? Because like I've said before, a supplement that works wonders in one child's body might not actually work in another child's body and might actually worsen symptoms. I've read lots of comments in our Facebook group where parents are like, did anyone else's child have a meltdown after using magnesium? Did anyone's child gets more hyperactive when using magnesium? That's because each child is different and each body is different and needs different things. So how do you know which supplement to use? That's where functional lab testing comes in. Now, functional lab testing shows exactly what each individual child is deficient in and enables the practitioner to target supplementation based on those deficiencies. Now, I always strongly recommend before considering supplementation that you address diet first and specific functional lab testing to identify underlying malfunctions and stresses. Now, a lot of people have asked me recently about lab testing, so I did put together a short video explaining it in detail. After this training is over, I'm going to pop the link in the comments section of this video, and so you can check it out if that is of interest to you. A couple of other things I want to mention about magnesium in particular. When with magnesium, you want to remember to start low and go slow and gradually increase to bowel tolerance. If you give too high of a dose, magnesium can create diarrhea depending on what form of magnesium that you use. Another thing to keep in mind that it could be a week, it could take 3 months, it can also take up to 6 months for the body to replete magnesium levels and to see any improvement in symptoms. Finally, I want to throw out some foods that are naturally high in magnesium. Dark chocolate, ensuring that it's dairy-free, fatty fish like salmon and halibut, nuts and seeds, leafy greens, bananas, avocados, and legumes. Now, after you've watched the video about lab testing, if this is something that you would like to explore more, send me a private message or comment in the comment below and I can explain it even further to you. That's it for today. I hope you found this training helpful. I know it was out of line of my common Friday burning questions, but this is a burning question for a lot of people. So guys, hope you have a wonderful weekend and I will talk to you soon.